Many scholars have problems with dating the Vedic kings because they don't know what happened prior to their times and they don't have any context to place them somewhere in history. But the real problem is something else. Hinduism acknowledges that there was a universal flood of Manu. It was a very important event, the reset point of human history. In the olden days in India, if a poet submits an epic in a king's court, the basic requirement for his work is that he should show the lineage of the characters of his epic starting from the time of Manu's flood. Then only it is considered true and approved by the court. Moreover, according to some Greek writers, the Mayura kings of India used a calendar known as Saptarshi calendar. Probably it is Saptarishi calendar. Saptarishis being the ones that survived the Deluge according to Hinduism. If it is still followed, one can at least say that so-and-so was the son of such and such person and he was born after so many years after the Deluge. But sadly, this practice has been discontinued. By the way, the Holy Bible dates the Deluge of Manu at 3298 years BC, and the people who crossed over from the pre-flood days lived longer years. Noah the Manu continued to live for 350 more years after the flood. Shem the Bharat lived on for 502 more years and passed away in the year 2796 BC. As far as I know, Noah's Ark landed in Mount Ararat near Turkey and Armenia border in the year 3298 BC. Then Noah's sons built a walled city named Arata in Armenia region and lived there. From there, Ham moved to Africa and Shem came to India. He was the most pious and the favorite son of Noah, the Manu. He always openly praised Noah's God Yahweh. He hailed him by saying Narayana because, according to the Bible, Yahweh rested on the water and Nara means water. Yahweh God has nothing to do with the Vishnu who is called Narayana today, and he predates even the creation of humans. Even today, the Hindi word that represents a shout of praise is Nara because of what Shem did. However, today the Narada who plays the role of a jester in Hindu Puranas is King Bharat himself. They have hidden him and his God Yahweh in that manner. He came from the northwest of India. Some people speak of this as Aryan invasion. I also believe that Shem the Bharat was the Divodasa, the heaven's servant that Rigveda talks about. There is no other candidates for that stature. And again, as per Rigveda, he was the father of the King Sudas of the Battle of the 10 Kings as well. Considering all this, I would assume that Dasarajna war, which is the Battle of the 10 Kings, must have happened soon after Shem the King Bharat passed away in the year 2796 BC. This battle occurred because Shem the Bharat had established ancient India as a coalition with the Purus, and the Purus were simply trying to take the upper hand after the death of Bharat and were defeated. Here, I would also like to point out that Bharatas are not a subclan of Purus, as many people think. If it is true, India might have been named after some Puru king instead of King Bharat. Thanks for watching.